That trade wars are good and easy to win. Most economists, however, don't agree. Our Wayne Haverly has been digging into what tariffs could mean to Northwest companies and consumers. Wayne?
Yeah, Eileen, many Oregon industries import steel and aluminum to make their products. President Trump has a plan to get the U.S. steel industry rolling again, but economists are concerned his tariff plan could end up hurting the world economy, including companies right here in Oregon.
Biggest steel companies in the United States. They used to be a lot bigger.
The U.S. steel industry is struggling, and President Trump wants to help.
But they're going to be a lot bigger again.
The president plans to slap a 25% tariff on imported steel and a 10% tariff on imported aluminum. Wall Street doesn't like the idea. Stocks plunged on the news. Exceptions are companies dealing in steel and aluminum. In Oregon, that includes companies like Schnitzer Steel and Precision Cast Parts. Stocks in those companies have actually gone up. Many Oregon manufacturers use imported metals in their products, from breweries and food processors to solar and tech companies.
That raises the cost of doing business, and as a business, you can only swallow so much. You're probably going to pass it on as a higher price for your product.
On the flip side, Oregon's wood industry might benefit from higher steel prices.
If they drove prices up for steel, then wood products like glulam, mass timber products like glulam, would potentially be able to compete in markets that currently steel has the upper hand on.
However, economists say the biggest worry over the metal tariff is that it could lead to a job-killing trade war. That's when other countries slap their own tariffs on all kinds of U.S. products.
We're trying to protect one industry. Other countries then will protect their other industries or try to punish us to get us to lift our tariffs off.
It happened 9 years ago after the U.S. banned Mexican trucks for safety reasons. Mexico retaliated with steep tariffs on all kinds of U.S. agricultural products. Oregon farmers were hit very hard.
It's a loser's game.
Well, Oregon's wheat industry is especially vulnerable to tariffs. The Port of Portland exports more wheat than any other U.S. seaport. A whopping 90% of Oregon wheat is exported, and the biggest buyer just happens to be China. The CEO of the Oregon Wheat Commission worries that China might start buying its wheat from Canada if a U.S. trade war develops out of all of this. Back to you.
Yeah, Wayne, some great local perspective on all that. Governor